following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And we're underway here in Green Bay. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
After a quality effort on the last play, just when they need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Robinson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Pickup of 2 yards. First down, Eagles.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pick.
Hurts now from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's running for it. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Completes this one to Granson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
At the 6-yard line.
Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
all set for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock, his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Reed Blankenship on the
Out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Love now, off the play action. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stick with Jacobs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throwing the out route complete. They're going to go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's another.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. They go play fake with Hurts. He finds Smith. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. It's back, it's Robinson. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagle first down.
Gets it out wide, complete. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
And again, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Hurts yet again. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Draymond Jones.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Hurts now on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, there he was, a step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do. Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or 2 away from that kind of glory.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Finds Brown right side. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
And now pressure on its way. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have second and pretty long here. Love from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
That's a gain of 3.
Throwing his love on third. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
It's 4th down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hurts now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. In by Gunner, left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's Hurts once again. Hits his running back. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle 1st down.
First and 10 from the 41. Spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dive play straight ahead. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's keeping it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 19. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. There's a counter give to Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Love now, off the play action. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. This one gets to the 22. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So they're left facing third and long.
And 18.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dropped by the foot. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Eagles in range for a game-winning score. Back to throw it. Goddard makes the catch. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Back to throw. him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers
He'll look to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Cooper DeJean.
Setting up to pass. Gets him on the in route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Throwing again. Love. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Stick it in the air. Love. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
To throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
52-yard attempt.
And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense is. Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end.